Today, I challenge you to draw 28 different patterns. You're going to have a piece of paper just like I do with 28 squares on it. And in each square, you're going to draw a different pattern with oil pastels. A pattern is any element of art that repeats. So as you can see, I'm drawing repeating lines, repeating shapes, repeating colors, repeating textures. So have fun thinking of 28 different patterns. And don't worry, I will have handouts on your tables that show you examples of different patterns that you can copy if you want. All right, I did it. I drew 28 different patterns on my paper. Now it's time for me to add some paint. So I've got a placemat. I've got a tray with watercolor paint and water, of course. Remember, watercolor paint, you have to wake up the paint by dipping your brush in the water first and then rubbing it in the paint. That's how the paint works. Called watercolor after all. Now I'm painting watercolor in all of my squares, and as you can see, the oil pastel drawings still show up even when I paint over them with the watercolor. This is called wax resist, and so the oil pastel pushes away or resists the paint, so you can still see it underneath. And you can use any colors you want of the oil pastels and of the paint. You don't have to do the same color pattern that I'm doing, but I am doing my colors in a pattern. See if you can tell what it is. When you're painting your paper, always remember to wash your brush really good in the water before you pick another color so that our paints don't get mixed up in the tray. They stay nice and bright for everybody. When I'm done painting my whole paper, it's going to go in the drying rack to dry. And then when my painting is dry, I'm going to add the alphabet to it. We're thinking about artists that use letters and words in their art, particularly Jasper Johns, who did a painting of the alphabet. So I'm doing uppercase letters in each square. And again, I'll have a handout on the table with all the letters on it. You'll notice when you're done drawing your letters, there's 2 extra sections, so you can just draw whatever you want in those 2 sections.